Welcome to my picks for week 2 of this year's exciting college football season. Last week I went 6-4. This week I think I'm going to do a lot better. In my first matchup, South Carolina versus Georgia. South Carolina came off of an ugly win over NC State by the score of 7-3, while Georgia lost to Oklahoma State. But since Georgia is playing at home, I think they have a real good chance. I like Georgia in this one. Next up is Rick Neuheisel's UCLA versus Lane Kiffin's Tennessee. Tennessee beat some team 63-7. I was very impressed with them. UCLA struggled with San Diego State. I think I'm going to go with Tennessee. Next up, BYU at Tulane. BYU killed a team called Oklahoma, and I do not see them losing to Tulane because Tulane is pretty bad. BYU wins it easily. Next up, a rematch of last year's 3-2 game. So this time, Auburn is playing at home, and I think they'll start off the season 2-0. Then it's Purdue versus Oregon. Oregon had that disappointing game against Boise State, but they're playing at home, and I really think Oregon is going to win. Next up is TCU versus Virginia. Virginia lost to William Mary. I am giving them a 0% chance of winning this one. TCU wins. Next up, Notre Dame at Michigan. Now, this is a really tough game. I really think both teams are very overrated. They played really bad teams but won by a lot. I am going, though, with Michigan, actually. Then it's North Carolina at Connecticut. A basketball game, it sounds like. But North Carolina is actually ranked. However, I think I'm still going to go with the ranked team on this one, North Carolina. That one was a tough one, though. And finally, Stanford at Wake Forest. Stanford killed Washington State last week. Wake Forest lost to Baylor, a team that I gave 0% chance to winning. So I'm going to give Wake Forest now a 0% winning in this game. Stanford wins. And let's come to my homer teams where we have Big UH versus Washington State. It's played in Washington. However, I think Washington State will win because Hawaii is really bad. They barely beat Central Arkansas last week. And then finally, the matchup we're all anticipating. Big USC at Ohio State. And as you can see, this is my USC poster of all the autographed players from the 2007 season. There is no way Ohio State wins this game. It's going to be a blowout. So those are my picks, and I'm pretty sure I'll do better than 6-4.